Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode here of the Let's Play series. Today is episode number 44, and we are over here in the Nether Hub because we are going to be heading to our industrial district because we are going to be starting a new farm today. It's not going to be an automatic farm, but it will automate some of like the more tedious things. I do have a small one over by my starter base that I just used. But I figured we would make one today, and yeah, it's going to be a chorus fruit farm. I think it's going to be pretty big, decently tall. I'm thinking we'll just build it back here because we don't really need it to be within the distance that that can reach. So yeah, I think we'll build it back here. Probably just use these platforms and extend them out this way. Should be pretty good. Again, it's going to be pretty big. It'll probably be longer, like it won't be a square, it'll probably be a rectangle, just be so we don't have to use as many dispensers. So yeah, I've got the materials that we're going to need here, a bunch of smooth stone for the walls, and then some purple blocks just to kind of mix in around it, as well as some end stone to plant the chorus flowers on. We're not going to have this much. We're not going to need to use all this end stone. It's not going to be that many that we place. But we have it also made an infinity bow and got some sea lanterns. So yeah, I think the first thing that we're going to do is, okay, let's see. So right here actually seems like a pretty good area to build it. So I think we'll just use this. We'll extend it this way a bit more, clear out some of this stuff. So yeah, I think what we are going to do now is just get into a time lapse, clearing out this area and then laying out the base platform for it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. It'll be quick, and I will see you after that. Alright, there we go, quick time lapse there, and I got the floor of this here. I did realize that this isn't actually going to be the floor of the farm because we're going to have water streams that go all the way along, so the farm is going to need to be layered. So it'll start like up here and go down 7, 7, 7, 7. So yeah, I think it'll have to be, so if it's 7, 2, 3, probably about 6 or 7 high. So yeah, I think the next thing that we're going to do is build the wall up, or start building the wall up. So I'm going to get, I'll probably do like 7 or 8 layers, just to be sure we have room. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll see you after that. And there we go, bunch more blocks placed, and we have a little box here. But it is a start to the farm. Stuff we got to do. This bottom layer isn't super necessary, but whatever, we have it. So yeah, I think the next thing that we're gonna do is measure out how long we're gonna have to make this. So yeah, basically what we're gonna do is have dispensers at the top, and then just shoot out one water stream that's just gonna go down and break all of the bases of the chorus fruit. So yeah, if we have the collection system here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is the last one, I believe. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's perfect. That will work very well. So yeah, I think the next thing that we're going to do is get all the purple placed here, as well as mixing in the end stone for where we are going to plant the course flowers. So let's get to doing that, and I'll see you when that's done. Alright, there we go, another quick block placing time-lapse there, and I actually had right about the perfect amount of purple blocks. I did put these sea lanterns in the middle just to kind of light it up, but they're off-center and they just look kind of off. So I might grab shroom lights or something like that, make this look better, so I will be doing that. But yeah, for now, this should all work. I think the next thing I'm going to do is hook up the dispensers, make sure those are working. So yeah, let's do that real quick, and then I will see you after I do that. Alright, so I was starting to set up the system for these dispensers, and I realized it would just be better to do this after we get the rest of the wall built up, just so we can actually hook the redstone up to the top where the button is going to be. So yeah, I think the next thing we're going to do is build up the rest of it. I'll probably go up maybe like 15 more blocks. The reason I'm going up so much is because the course fruit can grow pretty high, and then I also want to be able to shoot above them in order to shoot the flowers off the tops of them to get them to drop with a bow. If you didn't know, if you shoot the course flowers off the top of the plants with a bow with an arrow, it does make the flower drop. So that's how I plan to get the course flowers back while using this farm. So yeah, I think what we're going to do right now is just finish up the rest of the exterior of the wall. It'll be pretty simple like this. We will be building a walkway around the top, but we won't do that quite yet here. I just want to build up the rest of the wall. So I'm going to do that, and then I will see you when that's done. Alright, it has been a while, and yeah, actually got most of this done now. Got the wall all the way up. Should be plenty high in order to be able to shoot the chorus fruit, the flowers off the top. And then I also got all the redstone hooked up here. So you flick the lever, it goes on, and then flick the lever and it will go off. And it all works perfectly fine. I was trying to do like a redstone line down, and I like completely forgot about observers. So I just have an observer line going straight down that connects to redstone. I have it on both sides, so they don't have to be repeaters. I have it like an observer line on both sides because it's not quite enough to go all the way across, since there's 16 dispensers and the signal only goes 12. So yeah, I just made 2 lines, not a big deal. Okay, so next, I think what we're gonna do is make a walkway. Since we're gonna be actually using this, I think we're gonna make a walkway that's 3 wide that goes along here. So I think what we'll do is we'll have so we'll want a sea lantern somewhere. So I think what we should do is we'll place a slab here, like so, that goes all the way around, because this is the layer that the sea lanterns will be on. So I'll have a slab here, just so it kind of molds into it. There will be like sea lanterns mixed in on this layer, and then it'll just be like that. Let's see how this looks from the bottom. Hopefully it should add some depth to this, because it is very, very plain at the moment. Yeah, that'll add for sure. We'll also be adding other details. I know this is the industrial district and I don't care too much about the looks, but I do want it to look a bit better at least. So we will be adding other stuff, but I think next step is to add this walkway around, and also probably fix up the lighting in there and get those sea lanterns out of there. So yeah, I will do that. And also add a collection system down here. It'll probably be pretty simple. It'll probably just be a couple hoppers into a chest. I'll probably have water streams that go along here, leading into the hoppers. Should work perfectly fine. Yeah, not going to connect this to the collection room, like the storage room down there, just because I haven't been collecting I don't connect the manual farms like the Vine one or the Nether Wart one into those, just because if I'm using it, since it's manual, if I'm using it, I'm probably going to be just grabbing it right out of there. I'm not just going to be randomly using it. So yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. So yeah, let me fix up this lighting, get the walkway around this built, and then I will check back in with you to wrap up this project. Alright, so basically got this whole thing done here, other than maybe a few small details on the outside. Got all the chorus flowers planted, and also just stood around, let them grow a bit. If you didn't know, if the flowers on top go dark, that means it's done growing. So as you can see, most of these are done growing, or at least very near to it. So yeah, basically, so what I did is I added this walkway around. This was kind of already here just because of the redstone that went down. Yeah, added this all around. I think it adds, and also makes it easier to go around and shoot the bow. Yeah, and then also change the lighting up down here. Just put them in between here. It's not perfect, but gets the job done and lights everything up well. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think the next thing that I'm gonna do is just grab the bow that I have over here and harvest up some of these, and then turn it on and let it run. So I'm going to harvest up the chorus flowers, and then I'll check back in with you to let it run. So let me harvest up some of these just so we can get some back from this, and I will see you after that. Alright, just going around shooting these. Actually did... I'm trying to be quick here just because they do despawn after 5 minutes, and I want to make sure it's collected before that. Definitely shot enough to get what we had back. So let's just let the farm run. Let the water go out and collect everything. It should all go into the little storage system that I set up down there. So, see the water go. Everything should be good. It won't pick up any of the arrows since we're using infinity. Perfect. Yeah, looks like everything is working very well. Let's make sure no items are getting caught. Yeah, looks like we're good. Alright, let's turn it off real quick. Okay. Hopefully that didn't mess up our water streams that we had down there. I don't think it will. Yeah, see, as you can see, collected everything. Leaves the arrows, but that's fine. They despawned. And let's make sure the water streams that we put down there are still good. Alright, perfect. Let's see what we got. They'll probably still be flowing in, I'm sure. Yeah, like flowing in 2 at a time. Yeah, we'll let this run for a second. While we wait for those to all collect up, let's replant these. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just go along here and replant them. Yeah, so pretty happy with how this farm turned out. Do want to see what we could get from one harvest. That's probably not like the maximum we could get, just because I didn't let all of them grow out, but it's most of it. So yeah, finish planting these up here. These flowers actually grow faster than I thought they did. I was around. I collected like the Nether Wart and stuff while I was waiting, but from the Nether Wart farm. But like still, it wasn't that much. So I think we started with 62, so that means it's 60 to plant, which is not bad. Alright, it's still flowing in. Let's quickly put these back. We can put the bow back as well. Okay, let's get up here, and let's go see what we got. Alright, everything's good. And wow, alright, not bad at all. Still flowing in here at 63 chorus flowers. That's good. That's more than we started with, and that's all that I'm worried about. So just don't want to lose chorus flowers as we go. Don't really need a ton of them. More interested in the chorus roots we can make purple whenever we want to. Here, let's just grab the rest of it out here. Okay, that's basically it. There and there. Very cool. Alright, just a bit over 8 stacks, which is not bad at all, just for one harvest. Didn't take long at all to harvest that. So yeah, that's very good. Very happy with how that turned out. Yeah, I mean, that's 8 stacks of purple, because it, once you smelt it, it's 1 purple per course fruit. So that is very good. Yeah, so pretty successful project here, actually. Really happy with how this turned out. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but we are in the industrial district, so that really doesn't matter. Obviously, I don't want things to look terrible, but it is just farms. We're not around here much. So yeah, pretty happy with how this turned out. Yeah, let's move on to the rest of the episode. All right, moving on for this episode from that chorus fruit farm. Really like the way that turned out. Really happy with that. But we are now over here at our villager trading area where we have masons to trade for quartz and stuff. Yeah, if you haven't seen this area, pretty cool. Really like the way this has turned out. Yeah, if so, basically this took a while to do because I made it so that I only kept the villagers over here, the librarians that had the glass trade, so I can easily get massive amounts of glass. And then over here, I only kept the farmers who had the pumpkin trade because I just have a massive pumpkin farm and I just keep a bunch of pumpkins over here. And I can just go along the line here, repair all my tools, repair all my stuff. So yeah, pretty cool area if you haven't seen that. Also use this to get a bunch of quartz for whenever I need that, for stuff like the nether hub where it took a ton of quartz. So yeah, so a couple episodes ago, we fixed our villager breeder. Impulse SV added the fix to it because it was not working in 1.16. So we fixed that, and as we've been in the area, the villagers have bred up here, and they are piled up in the room back here. Yeah, not sure if that's there. But yeah, so now I think we should have enough to put in the last 9 clerics over here. I initially just did 1 row of them because I wasn't sure how useful they'd be, but they are pretty useful. In the 1.16.2 update, the piglin trading farms, the piglin bartering farms, will no longer make glowstone. Will no longer give you glowstone, so that makes this a lot more useful. The redstone trade is nice, as well as bottle of enchanting. So yeah, I think it's definitely worth getting another row of these guys. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next, is just set up a rail track here and start getting those villagers over there. So yeah, I'll start doing that. I think we need 15 of them, and so yeah, hopefully there's 15 in here. If not, hopefully they breed while we're waiting. So yeah, let's get into moving some villagers over. Alright, there we go, end of the time lapse, and got all 15 of these guys in here. Just waiting on the last few here to grow up, the ones that I had that were babies in there. Yeah, I think this guy at the end is the last one. And yeah, so I did just notice something. I've been sitting around here waiting for them to grow up, and I realized that my sword is gone. I looked through all my shulker boxes and through my ender chest. I did just go drop some stuff off at my base. It's possible that I threw it in the sorter or something. So that's what I'm hoping. Hopefully it's not gone. Yeah, but that's alright. Anyway, more importantly, let's look at these guys. So I think the next step is They are going to be clerics just like these guys, so we will need brewing stands as well as getting the blocks in. So we'll need 2 dark prismarine slabs per, as well as a prismarine wall. So that shouldn't be too hard to get. But yeah, so what we're going to do is, let me grab this real quick. What we're going to do is put the carpet underneath them, the double carpet, to stop them from moving. As you can see, none of these guys can pathfind or move because there is double carpet underneath them, and double carpet makes it so that they can't pathfind, which helps with lag and stuff. So I'm also going to do that to these guys. So yeah, I think next what I'm going to do is head over to my base, grab some dark prismarine and some prismarine walls, get that put in, as well as getting the carpet, the double carpet put in. So yeah, I'll do that. Also get the brewing stands in, and then I will see you when that is all done. Alright, there we go, basically done here. It took a bit of time, but nothing too bad. For all of them, I put these 2 dark prismarine slabs in here like the rest of them, as well as the prismarine wall. And then if we go in here, you'll see that they are on double carpet, so they can no longer move or pathfind. Then they have the armor stands next to them. So yeah, it's like that for all of them. You'll see that they all just kind of stand in the same spot, can't move, just like the rest of them, and that does help with lag and stuff like that, especially since we have so many villagers in one area, trying to help the lag as much as possible is what I'm trying to do here. So so yeah, pretty good here. We'll be getting these guys leveled up and stuff, but yeah, so I think pretty successful project today for this episode. Just finally got the rest of these guys in after fixing our breeder over here, and yeah, it's still working well. So yeah, I think what we are going to do to wrap up this episode is head into the Nether, where we are going to be going to our 116 area of the Nether, down our tunnel here, right here that goes all the way to our Nether base. So yeah, I have a project over there for Minecraft 1.16, which actually just came out. So I'll head over there, and then I'll explain that to you once I'm over there. Alright, so I'm over here at our Nether base at the bastion that we dug out, and up there you can see our basalt farm, our magma cube farm, and our piglin trading system here. Yeah, haven't been over here in a bit, just kind of been working on stuff in the overworld, but figured we'd come over here and fix up some stuff that has been changed in 1.16.2, which actually just came out. So the new things are that magma creams no longer come from these, and glowstone dust no longer comes from this. So what we're going to do is, well, actually the 2 new blocks that come from it are hopefully, so we'll probably see them in here. Not sure how that happened. Let's see if we can, I don't know, I think it might have been full. Okay, yeah, so spectral arrows and blackstone are the 2 new things. So we'll actually take these right now, and we'll put them, water bottle, huh? I guess they can now drop water bottles too, which I didn't know. Okay, so yeah, these are the 2 new things that can be sorted. So we need to take out the magma creams and the glowstone from the sorter back here. So the first one and the 6th one. So let's head back here to our item sorter. Should be pretty simple to replace these. This one, I believe, yep. We'll put blackstone in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 should be this one. Yep, and then we put the spectral arrows in there, and that should fix everything. That should be good. Yeah, I mean, simple enough here. Should start getting those right away. Should be pretty good. Real quick here, see if that yellow concrete fell into the hopper and came through here. Yeah, we'll take those out so we don't have the extras in there. There's yellow concrete. Nice, nice. And then all the new blackstone that we get should head new blackstone, and then the spectral arrows should go in here. So we'll go like that, and we will go like that, and then what I'm going to do is grab some shulkers and take this stuff away. The nice thing is that it's not too much of a loss since we lost the magma creams because of our magma cube farm here. We should have plenty in here. I mean, that's plenty as it is, and then we should have, yeah, almost a full shulker of magma creams in there. So that's good. No loss really there. And then the glowstone, it kind of makes sense. It's pretty easy to get from here, and yeah, just more of a valuable block than that. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to fix up 1.16.2, the changes made. I think that's basically the only like big change made. I think there's like the new brute mob was added. But other than that, I think that's about it. So yeah, should be pretty good. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It's been episode number 44. Got a bunch done. The main thing was the chorus root farm, and then we finished up the villager trading area, the rest of the clerics there, and then came over here and fixed this. So yeah, pretty successful episode. Glad that we got this done, and yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.